Nah, you could pick mode. You talking to me?
From Atlanta, Georgia, we're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Young Kweku has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in his rep thing than siblings. Nothing for my children.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing on their first play. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Walker on first down. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Let's go.
Staying with Walker. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stops. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. That'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know what I like about that case? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And off to Walker from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On first down, here's Penix. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Very quickly is Penix. Complete. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat.
Again, Penix to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds the in route, completes. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Milrow. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They give up the gut to Walker. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Roy Anderson that time with the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Back up.
2nd and 8. In by Arroyo on the right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
70, stand by Wolf. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison. 60.
They're going play fake with Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. Will take over right at the 5 after the return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Milrow now to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take it down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Trying again following the set. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go street. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
I know
right
these
at the
DNs
line
love
of
to get to the quarterback.
No
I know
gain on
that
the
sacks
play.
many times
Brings up
equals a
second
bigger
down
payday,
and 10.
but doing the dirty
At
work,
the
playing to run
35-yard
well,
line.
that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. 70. Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can
The
get
Seahawks
anything
take
on that
over
return.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the set.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
2. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Monroe looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. It's going to be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
In the red zone now. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's Step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
They're on him again. He goes down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
2 yards. It's third down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, even third and goal.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Let's go. Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset. Hey, roll.
Here's Robinson. Start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Penix here from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity line.
Throwing here, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason Myers
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 go.
Here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Falcons. First down. First and
And now on first down, Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Brushes him off for the ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. To the air with Penix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Here we go. Take over.
Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Seahawks with 6 DBs out there. Third down coming up.
70 left.
And again, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for first and 10.
Yard line.
Dragon 6. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Again, Penix to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Go, Steve. Lightning 18.
It's Penix yet again. Jump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Robinson
Offense in the hurry up here.
tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Like they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And after one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready, go!
Penix. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Set! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Play action. Here's Penix. He throws it deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty.
Riggs! Check smash! 70 Lion! Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of
19
11.
Tiger! 19
That's
Tiger!
another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal.
Penix now to throw. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Those are the
Motion.
Hey, check.
Rig alert. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
Now it's Milrow. Rose Williams in by Arroyo. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Walker running to the right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled there by James Pierce.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Milrow from the gun. Free inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slant, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Bravo 80.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's good.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go. Set. Check out.
Penix on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake London with the touchdown.
Youngwei Koo lining up.
Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And they had a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Horton the motion man.
Ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Okay, ready?
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Running back sent in motion. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the 47. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Forced that to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
No. Jack, Cougar Knights.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Into the red zone. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Oh man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Youngwei Koo to kick
Koo
off
all
for
lined
Atlanta.
up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Milrow looking to throw. Pass him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now an inside give to Walker. This is going to go down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Viking 18.
So we're through 3 here. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter. First down, ball at the 36.
Get it.
Back now, pressure on its way. And the Falcons scoop it up. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He won it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Younghoe Koo to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Ready.
From the 28. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. This is Kupp. That's Kupp. They're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Dragon
They'll throw it again. They did it. He made the interception. And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth.
The Falcons take over.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Here we go. Hurt. Hey, smash.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, Shaq.
He's back to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Penix now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Mustang 19. Go.
From the red zone now. That's to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 7. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's using the speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take it, you watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 Lion.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. They can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Penix here from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70, Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Panics to throw again on second. He's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the one.
16 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Robinson. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Ready,
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, 19 light, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
I just want to ride. I just want to I just want to ride. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it. Looks like about 1 on 1st down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain now. 3rd down.
Humble 5-6 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
They need 2 here on this 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going.
Let's go. Cowboy 8.
Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Trying for it with Penix. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. 30. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The